Hello and welcome back to the Thunderstorm Park, where, well, we are now in the final stretch of it really, and we are steaming towards our goal, which is 1400 guests. That's only 50 guests to go, and we got half a year for it. And, well, if we take a peek ski at who's coming, you can see that there is a lot of folks coming. Well, actually, there's also quite a lot leaving, but, there's a lot of folks coming, and that's what counts. So, now, we have just most recently added this coaster, like, who is this? And, yeah, we haven't even seen the effects of the synchro option kick in. So we'll see that later, but for now, to get guests, we need to build stuff. But there is a small issue with us not having any stuff, apart from coasters. We have built everything over here. Well, except this and this, but to be honest, I wouldn't... Well, maybe, coming to think of it, we could possibly build one over here. Though we also get the Kruger mansion. I kind of want to build that over here and then have this area be done for. The other area where we could build the car ride is over here. Though, well, as you can see, not very likely to happen. So, unless we are totally running out of anything else to build, the car ride and the fake monorail, or the monorail with 2 rails, is not going to be built in this park. So, then, there is however the issue of what we should do. Well, I know a few things that I kind of forgot last time. Handy dudes for this new section, because I kind of forgot those. They're kind of important too. Though the coverage of the original handy dude over here seems to be covering it pretty well. Still, I also forgot them over here at our new coaster. Though, having said that, it does seem to me that there is already coverage. Not by a fixed mechanic though, and that is really important, so... Alright, oh crap. Right, I think over here should more or less align him. So, are you trapped now? Are you trapped? Yes, you are. Wow, that was a one hit, one drop hit. It was right on the money. We'll also hire just another loose mechanic and that be it. But, well, as I said, I wanted, to build rides. We don't have the cash and we don't have them now. So what do you do when in this situation? Well, 2 things. Scenery and shops. At least, I see this stretch over here. We got something here. Some stuff here, but here is remarkably empty, so we'll build something right there. And well, I have like 2 shops in mind. A drink stall right here, and we'll also build a pizza hut right next to it. Get some benches in there and done. We got ourselves a great covering. Look, it's only our 3rd pizza hut even, and immediately they start selling things as well. So the guests want it. Well, that shows. Then, scenery. All to get some cash. Well, actually, yeah, we need this, man. This is what this park has been missing, Fountains in good places. Like over here, next to the path. How cool is that? Over here, along rides. Yeah, this is like the stuff that we needed. This will also boost the ratings of our rides quite a bit, so it is quite, well, it's quite needed really. Because boosted ratings equals more guests. So there you have it. Now then, ooh, you know what we could do? We could just spam these along over here. I don't know if that will look any good, but why not actually? There's a lot of rides over here, so we could just, at least as far as, where the tiles are free. Let's see here. No, not allowed over there, nor there. Alright, that isn't so bad actually. Now then, let's see, where else? Ooh, I know a thing that we could do. We could place some original shrubbery that we happily removed here. Now it's not gonna improve much to any ride other than the one ride which already has amazing ratings. You know, our river, our death river, river of death. But look, the Crooker Mansion. I was waiting for that one. So let's build it because yeah, we need the gas for it. But look at that, see? Just some scenery. Bam, 25 gas. I'm really focused on the guest count, to be honest, but you know, after Butterfly Dam, I think with good reasons too. So nice, that fits perfect. Now we'll have the exit hook up over there, so that's gonna be easy. But you know, this, yeah, let's quickly hook it up, get it all done and set up. There, another ride. I know this is like not the best, you know, part of the park to build it all, but I don't really want to start fiddling around over here and build it at a super worse spot, you know, uglifying everything with horrible queue and exit paths. So yeah, we are just gonna build over here. And it's, I mean, they don't really need to make me a profit even. So, you know, if they don't get that much guests, I'm actually cool with it. I mean, why not, right? It's all about them luring in guests for me, nothing more. You might as well just, you know, come in the park and just do nothing, guys. Oh, look at that, we're so close. However, it's not enough, you know, it's not like a big margin, really. So, now then, let's quickly pause this and do some naming here. I think that this, how about we're gonna call this, you know, the, yeah, how are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this, the bend reflection. Yes, bend reflection, bend. Oh wait, and then you get this. Right, we don't need any more handy dudes or anything of that sort, so we're covered in that department. I'm gonna place a few more benches and trash cans here. You know what, I've been thinking, you know, I mean, I know that we do not have enough cash to bid, you know, one of the cooler coasters. I mean, this one, you know, is as expensive as this one, and this already, you know, we already went, you know, above our financial capabilities with this one. So this is a no-go, and well, we don't even need to consider this one or this one. I mean, damn, man. So yeah, what I'm thinking of building is this one. We have the financial capability for this one. I mean, this is dirt cheap. We also do not really have a coaster that is fully utilizing like the massive terrain height, you know, of that the pyramid grants us. And I think that this coaster, you know, is the perfect candidate to go all out and overboard with it, you know. And well, all we need to do really is find like a suitable spot for it, because well, that is a small issue. Yeah, good spot, huh? About that, now let's get some high mics out there, because that will put more chaos to the chaos. No, actually it doesn't really. We have the path over here, so we kind of want to stick close to it, but pretty much from like this point all the way till over here, we can't really go below the path. And over here, there's a station and this curve that make it virtually impossible for any decent station or path, you know, to be built at height level 3. So my idea, and I'm just looking over here right now, is to build it above the path. This is height 6, which means it needs to be at, oh man, height 8, and this is height 9. I would have loved it if the station could have been like, you know, below this curve and above the path. That would have been perfect. But alas, it isn't like that. So that's, you know, out of the question. Maybe we could go over here. If I turn the pyramid back on. I don't really know, but it seems that there's substantial height for a station. It would be sticking out over here and over here, but we could build the entrance and exit underground, so it's just the station. Oh. Oh, that is interesting. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a winner. Right, yeah, let's get that done then. Now let's see. I think that the best, would be to build the station like in between the exit and entrance there. So, right, well, let's get to over there from over here. Yeah, long lead up. Luckily though, this one's dirt cheap, so that's good. Unpause, please. And this time, game, don't switch back to my sound recording, please. I mean, man, that was a bit of a technical derp over there. But oh well. Shit happens, even to the best of us. I'm not saying I'm the best by that, just saying. Right, we need to be at height 8 for this to work. So right now we're at the good height. Look at how cheap it is, man. I don't think we're even losing any money with this. The other good thing about this coaster as well is that, it's so flexible in its track that we can just go wherever we need really with it, and it's all nice. Look, if I go over here now, perfect. Right, all we need to do then is just turn it around, because I'm not gonna have the lift be over here. This has wooden supports, so I don't want it to be over there. Crap. Yes, we're gonna have it in this direction. Now let's remove the lead up. I mean, despite, us making tons of money, we are not making enough for spam building, I mean, I'm clicking here like I'm playing Diablo 2 really, so yeah, we can't compete against that, Actually, we could hook it up over here and that would still be relatively close, so that's good. Now then, the one thing I'm a bit worried about is that we might actually be like one tile off, so let's actually move the station to over here. Remove this. Right, now this is where I want it. Get that to the most far back end. Station platform too long. It's even fully underground. That's amazing. Right, let's see that we get this above ground then. Alright, there we go. Time for normal view as well. And of course it starts raining. How typical. But to be honest, I mean, this park, in the description it said, yeah, it's raining heavily and, you need to keep that in mind and it's challenging and whatever. To be honest, we haven't experienced the rain all that much, if you ask me. By the way, is this an epic, alignment of things or what? We can just go all this height and it's not an issue. Right, that was an issue, but we'll quickly solve that by just making this curve one place later. And look, we're going up some more. Because you guessed it, look, we are visiting the tower. Oh, okay, maybe not. Ooh, what we could do is go to height 31. And you know what, we'll go even higher because we do need to gain at least some speed. Like this. Look at this. This is just, so that we go around it, really. I mean, this isn't really meant for the excitement. Well, this though, this is. Right now, all that we're going to be doing is going down in our traditional plateau-style building of things, of this kind of coaster. And I mean, height 32, it is actually the highest coaster in the park. Wow, that is amazing. For such a limited, coaster, at least in terms of like track flexibility, it will be the highest coaster in the park. To be honest, I think that's just epic. Nothing more, nothing less, just plain epic. Look, we're going above the thing over there. Oh, and I'm still in the park. I'm saying that quite surprised, but I am actually genuinely surprised by that because I thought that, I know I had $100 to spend, but still, $100, I thought that was like, well, finished by now, but apparently not. So, okay, cool. Now then, let's see here. Ideally, I'd also go underground a little bit again with this. I don't want to have this be above ground only because of rain issues, weather stuff. So, Yes, you know what, we'll go underground over here. Yes, now let's turn off the supports here to make it a little bit easier. Look, see, while building this coaster, we are indeed making money. Right. Oh man, this is a nightmare. Oh, actually, it's not that bad when in this view. Right, now, we are at height 23. We can't do too many shenanigans because I do want to keep this, you know, at like one side of the pyramid. So what we can do though is we can go around the tower once more. We might even be able to go through. Oh wow! Can we go through this loop of the? I mean, if we line this up right, we are going right at the loop. Now this coaster is incredibly easy to line up, right? So let's go through this loop then, shall we? Look, it's easy as that. Through the loop we've been right now. So that's cool. Let's go down another 2 levels, or 3 even. Right now we're at height 20. I feel that this would be the right moment to go, you know, back to the above ground again. And let's see here. We can also, you know, shoot underground later again if we want to. So yeah, you know, I think that this is a nice section. Now, if I'm looking at my guest count and I see 1450. So yeah, in terms of, you know, what the park needs, this coaster is a nice decision of ours. So good and even better for us. Now then, let's get some more coolness in here. But wow, you know, this is cool. Right now we're going above the whole coaster. And then well, really what I need is like another drop at the moment. Though, no, not over. Well, maybe, can we do this? No, I figured as much. Not over there, you know, I figured as much. We won't do it over there then. What we can do is over here. Now if I drop, yeah, we're running into the coaster again. So I'm kind of like, you know, making it a little bit difficult for myself here. Though what should be possible, no, actually not. This is kind of a bad spot. What we really need to do is move away from this area just a little bit. Okay, there is our own track. Balls! Game, make it easy for me. Okay, not actually, not really, because the game is already easy as it is. But look, we'll go down another 2. Because we still need to drop like a crap load of height. It's not like... Oh, crap. I mean, we need to go to like height 8. There is like another 7 height levels. That's a lot. I mean, it's not like, you know, just your average, you know, one plateau, do 10 curves and then be done with it. No, that's a crap load of height. Right now we should be going underground. We are. So let's get the view back to a view where we can see what we're doing. I guess that's actually this view. So we are, however, now going in parallel with the booster track. Oh, we can't even go there. So we're really going in parallel. That's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, like that. Yeah, there we have the terrain being an issue. So now I can't really just have, you know, a plane shoot back here, but let's see. Let's do some terraforming again for this. Yes. Let's get the view back to what it's supposed to be. And then we'll drop like another 3 height levels. And this will be the second last plateau, you know, and well, this one will be above ground. We also need to be a little bit more mellow with our curvature here, because, you know, I've been dropping the height pretty, well, crazy, you know, with these later parts of it. So we need to be a bit careful with the G's or it will turn out too extreme. But look, I think that this is pretty decent. And then right now, if we now go down to say height 8 and then we keep it underground, you know, we should be good really. So Let's see, height 8, there we are. Now, I don't want to, come too close to the whole station just yet. Because, well, we need to get to the back end. But I also want to, more or less, keep as much underground as possible. Because otherwise, we're going to have an issue, with the rain being a factor. So, let's see here. Okay, so that's not... Yeah. That might be an issue. I need to resurface somewhere where I'm not interfering with our own coasting. Which is not over there. Maybe over here. I mean, like I said, I just said that I want it to be, well, underground, but we are at the wrong side of our own lift, so we need to address that. And we are, yeah, right now we're good. So we'll go back on the ground again. There, like so. And there we are. Now, can we do, yes. Perfect, good. Really nice. Just curve it back here. No fancy shenanigans, nothing, out of the ordinary. Just going back, really nice, really easy. Okay, maybe not that easy. But you know what, we'll just terraform that one curve there. Screw the shape of the pyramid, at least a little bit. Right, yeah, we'll do at least that bit of terraforming. And then, just like this. Look, back we are to the station. How cool. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, this might be an issue though in terms of... I haven't thought this through all that much really in terms of how I'm gonna hook it back up, but it should be okay. Now then, the big question is of course, testing it. So, while you guys watch this test ride, and man, I mean this is one of the craziest Virginia reels I've ever built. I mean, wow, it is amazing. Anyway, what we're gonna be doing is we are gonna quickly hook this one up to the infrastructure. I'm not entirely sure, but it shouldn't be that difficult really. Let's see. Okay, it's actually rather easy. A little bit too easy for my taste in this manner, so... let's see, if I go over there, now I'm below the station. This is a queue that I find acceptable. All that I really need now is to find the exit and then see that we get like a reasonable path to hook it up to over here. I mean, well that does it. No it doesn't. It seems that, yeah, but now we are creating a square. Squares are not good as we know, so... This doesn't though, and that is nice. Very nice. Though, this most definitely will need a handy dude. I mean, if anything. Alright, and it seems that just as we put the final pieces of infrastructure in place, the test ride's finished as well. At least I see the station over here. Now let's get some stuff quickly set up. And we should be good to get some test results, right? I think, handy dude, that over here you probably, get to do what you need to do. I hope, really. I mean, the thing is, we are in September, so if not, no man's overboard, really. A bit of vomit doesn't hurt us anymore. I mean, we're so, far into the park. I'm not really all that much concerned. Now, time for the ratings, right? Oh, okay. It seems that the G's are actually quite reasonable, as far as I can tell. Wow! Oh my goodness! This is, ladies and gentlemen, our first grand coaster. Actually saying that, I haven't checked back in on who is this and the Sun Amun-Ra. Grand. Not grand. But 2 grand coasters. But this one, is really good. I mean, Well, actually, the thing that's not good is the nausea rating. I mean, that is also through the roof. But this one does not have synchro, does not have any fancy scenery or any of the sort. It's all grand on its own merit. Man, have I been wanting a coaster like this. Right, we will, put this to $6. And I also think that the park's in the pocket now. I see a green arrow, and rightfully so. There's a crap ton of guests moving into the park again. It is September. It is the 12th of September, and you know what? We'll make this a long video, and we'll finish the park here and right now. So, yeah, we are gonna call this... have I set it up? Yeah. Phew, I was just worried there, even though we don't need the cash now anymore. But we're gonna call this the pyramid climb. No. Now that's too lame a name for such a grand coaster, We're gonna call this, well, it is a bit, plateaued. You know what, we're gonna call this the Stairway to Heaven. Oh yes, how cool is that? Heaven with a capital H. There. That is a fitting name for such a grand coaster, really. Now, all we need to do is color this. Wow, look at that guest count, man. Yeah. I mean, this coaster has... Ew. I mean, right now, I've just raped this coaster. That's a lot better. No, but like I was saying, I mean, this coaster pretty much just nailed, our successes for this park, so... Yeah, man, that's good, man. I really love this. You know what, we're gonna have the yellow and brown theme here. I might wanna darken this a smudge. To be honest, really, I actually quite like the original support color, so we're gonna go with that. Man, is this coaster amazing or what? By the way, I am curious. Oh, there's more gentle rides coming, and well, I wanna know what we got. A maze. We're not gonna build that. Oh, we can build this somewhere over here, since this is a really tiny and compact ride. We have this, this path here leading up to nowhere, and I think that this ride is the one ride that we can fit in over here. Let's see. Okay, so that doesn't work. Nor that. Alright. Yeah, I guess this could work. I guess it... Well, actually, I'm not guessing it. I know this is gonna work because I am Damage, the Tycoon. Right, we'll remove these two pieces. And, look. There! Done! How easy can it be? I mean, this slide, man. I totally forgot about it, I thought that we pretty much had all the gentle rides. Well, apparently we don't, but... I mean, totally forgot about the slide as even an option, I really forgot about it. But anywho, there you have it. We will try... Well, actually, I mean, I don't know why I'm charging $5 for the new rides. I guess it's become like a habit by now, Anyway, we are gonna call this... how are we gonna call this? Yeah, we're gonna call this, the Spyro Surprise. Surprise, yes. No, but like I was saying, it totally came out of the blue for me, really. Out of the blue, in this blue area. The word pun, oh man, even unintended. Can you imagine? Unintended word pun. Black and blue with ice white tiling. Yes, yes. Right. Well, let's get some interior down here. Trash cans. And this is now pretty much... I mean, I don't really know what else we can do with this park. Well, what we can do is do a few more fountains. I think a pricing check, that's not actually needed really. I mean, to be honest, we don't really need to do anything to the pricing. I see guests moving into all the rides, so yeah, let's get some more fountains out there. And you know what? Another thing, we'll do a quick overview of the rides that we got. I mean, we're close to finishing the park now anyway, I think, so... Wait, what? Is this a land fountain? Apparently so. Look at that though, 1600 guests by now. You know what, we'll get some scenery in over here too. And yeah. Right. We're not gonna go with any special theming, just the same kind of flower general theme that we had already, you know, in the other section. But I don't think that it does look any, you know, bad or anything, so... Look. Nice flowers. Flowers always look good, you know. I mean, I'm a real fan of how the flowers are done in this game. And then I get a chairlift. Wow. I mean, really a chairlift. I mean, how on the freaking earth, why would I build it? I mean, the whole park is actually filled up by now, so yeah, totally not needed. Thanks game for these totally not needed late game things you give me. By the way, can we do something cool with the scenery at the entrance? I think we could. Let's see if we can have like a... Are these the small ones? Yes. Look, a hague of pine trees. Because that's what you find when you go and visit a pyramid. You find pine trees. Not desert style things. No, a hague of pine trees. Yeah, I know. But it's not, you know, I mean... It is a pyramid, but, you know, we're not theming specifically for one. So, let's see, let's get some shrubs out there too. Crap, those are the wrong shrubs. No, these are the shrubs that I had in mind for over here. And cool, pretty good. I think that this is pretty much, you know, it. So, let's take a quick overview of the park so far. I mean, from this angle, I must say that the color coding, you know, or theming that we had, it just looks amazing, really. You can really see the blue, red, yellow, green theming. And it's not just a bland section of red, you know. The mix-up with red and beige and yellow and orange and green and brown and blue and black is really good. I think that this is one of the better color themings that we've done. I'm very happy with it. Also, you know, let's just take a look at like the profitability of some of our rides. So I'm kind of curious to see what is making the static exposure is making the most profit. That is the mine train coaster, actually, the one that we built on a budget. Wow. I mean, this is a really short ride, 1 minute, it's not long. Next is like, yeah, Tutankhamun's Ride to Heaven. Really? This is making the most profit? That's a surprise. I mean, I didn't knew that this coaster would be that fast, you know, in terms of... Actually, come to think of it, it is, because there is 4 peeps in a car. I thought there would be only 2. Can you imagine that? I mean, I've been this like a dozen of times, and I was still thinking that there would only be 2 in a car. Yeah, I'm paying really good attention. Not. Right. But I mean, that's so. Those are definitely the 2 most profitable rides by a big margin. And then there's the Rockworm. I mean, all our coasters are just up in the like 10k per hour range. That's really good. I mean, the Rockworm especially. Let me just check. Look at that. 30k of profits. You know what? Because we're not building anything, let's repay our loan. Because times of crisis and all that. It's good. Now, another... Ooh, is it? Yeah, come on. Start bumping around. Come on, don't fix it. Burp. Oh, it goes haywire. Yeah. Oh man, but it lasted only so short, but man. Oh, man, I love it when that happens. If you couldn't tell. Another thing, by the way, is that the Oceans Traveler never is adjusted in price. Look at that. 7 grand of profit, still going strong. I mean, sure, this has dropped, but I mean, it has seen 14 1,500 guests and it's still at $5. I don't know what it is. I mean, usually it drops like after 2 years, 1 year later than most other rides. But this one's still going strong even after 3 years. I like it. I mean, it's good. It's just, I just have no clue to the how and why really of all that, and those things, you know. Right, and for the rest, I mean, I just really love the looks of this park. You know what? We could even add a little bit more to it. By adding a few more bushes here, just so it looks. That sounded like something breaking down. Zoop, 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 zoop. No power. Oh man, another retro reference. Totally not from Command & Conquer. Anyway, yeah, a few bushes. Just beautifying the park a little bit. We have 1,600 guests in the park and they're staying here anyway. I mean, even if all our coasters, alright, if all our coasters crash, then we're screwed, because the park rating will be below what we need, but... Yeah, 999, 27th of October. Am I still in the park? Am I? No, I'm not. You know what? Me, I will be in the park. With $100 and the intensity of everything. I will be in the park when we finish it. And we are gonna follow me, because I want to be applauding to myself, you know? Because we will finish it like any moment now. I know it's a bit, you know, kind of a bad ending that I don't have anything to do anymore. But I just feel that this park is filled up, you know? I think we did amazing. Especially if we look at... Oh man! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The park is indeed filled up. I mean, we did good here. I'm proud of this park. I think it looks good. I think it performs amazing. Look at the profit. And for some reason, we're not doing anything. We're still gaining gas. So yeah, amazing this park is. Quite liked it, quite easy. And well, you know, I have read the comments and I have been warned for the next one. So I think that we could see this as somewhat a silence before the storm, so to say. But there it is, and wow, look at that. We actually have 50k of company value. We only started out with 3 rides. You know, we only started with 5k of company value, 5 grand. So we made 45 on our own. That says something, because usually, you know, the parks that we do are like, well, 35, 38. And this one isn't. This one is, well, you know, higher. So we did exceptionally well here. And there it is, you know. This park, Thunderstorm Park, is done. Finished. I liked it. And we are ready for the next one. So, see you there.